Good morning everyone! Welcome to another day of weird, cloudy, atmospheric England. The weather is still the same as yesterday and a bit strange. I am about to go for a run, so I thought I'd take you guys with me. I have just been editing. That was a really attractive shot, wasn't it? I have just been editing yesterday's motorbike video slash vlog, which is really fun. So I'm going to go for a run because the dogs are like pestering me, and then I'm going to come back and finish that. But it's looking like it's a really good vlog. That's what Steve and I call Vomit Hill. I literally spent the whole day editing my vlog. It took slightly longer than I anticipated. However, I'm really pleased with it and it is now live. But because I've been behind a computer all day, I thought I'd answer a couple more questions because, yeah, it's been a bit of a in the flat day, so I haven't really gone out and done anything today. I got a really good question from a lady called Susan on Instagram. She has a friend who is having a baby in December and she wanted to send them a present, and she was asking me whether I had any good ideas, and I've got quite a few, okay, but also I thought you could, some of them are baby orientated, but then some of them are more orientated towards like just sending your friend like a really nice gift or like a kind of congratulations gift. So I'm gonna go through all of my options now. Laptop is open. Switch to laptop screen now. So the first place that I found is actually called Bloom and Wild, and what they do is they send out flowers, but they actually send out flowers in gift boxes. I'm not quite sure if you can see. So they will get delivered in a flat box and then you arrange them yourselves. But what's really sweet is it posts it through the letterbox. So obviously you can put a note in there, but then it goes to the letterbox. So someone might not expect it to come, and then you don't have that complication of you missed the flower person when you were out, and then the person that you're sending the flowers to has got to call the florist. So it is quite a good idea. But they have really, really sweet bouquets, and I just think it's something that it'll be really nice to receive in the post. They also do hand tied as well, which means that they arrive already tied, so they don't have to arrange them, which if you thought that they were that way inclined, you could obviously buy those. Also, they've collaborated with an amazing florist. Wild at Heart is like a London florist, and they do amazing displays. So they've done a collection with Wild at Heart. It's just beautiful. So if you were looking for something a little bit different, they've got these ones as well, which I think are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so my next pick is the Biscuiteers. If you haven't heard of the Biscuiteers, they're amazing, especially if you have someone who lives in a different country to you I send my dad a lot of Biscuiteers presents, or if I'm out of the country and I can't see my mum for Mother's Day or my stepdad for Father's Day, I will send them a Biscuiteers biscuit because it's such a sweet gift and they are so beautiful. So they have all sorts. I'm just on the congratulations section. They've obviously got wedding bells, new home. This one's really sweet. It's new kid on the block biscuit tin. So if your friend had a baby, that would be a really sweet present to send them. Also, the biscuits taste amazing. So I just think it's just a really sweet thing to send. They also do a baby on board biscuit card. It arrives in this really sweet little box that gets posted through your letterbox. So my next one is very baby orientated. People have started taking really sweet pictures with their newborns and then as they get older with milestone cards. It's such a sweet thing because obviously you can take a picture with the card and the baby, and then as soon as you look at it, you'll remember how old the baby was or what they were doing at that time. And they're really sweet, really, really sweet. And these ones are from the lovely Drawer, and she does amazing stuff for weddings and stuff like that, so definitely check her out. So yeah, that would be a really sweet thing and something different as well. I'm a bit weird in the fact that I don't like preemptively sending baby stuff to people that I know or who have like said that they're pregnant. I kind of wait until the baby's born. I don't know, I have a weird thing about that, but I think that would just be a really sweet present to receive. The next one thing I found, because you asked for treatments as well, Cowshed spas are amazing spas. They are all over London. They are slightly more expensive than if you went to a local salon, but the way that they're styled and the treatments are really, like, I feel like it's worth the money, especially for a special treat. And they are all over London, and they also do a pregnancy package. If you were looking for somewhere that you wanted to send your friend to get a treatment, I definitely recommend the Cowshed spas, and I hope that's provided some inspiration for you. I am now going to go and sort out my clothes because I have just got to that time where it's like the switch over between summer and autumn / winter, and I need to get rid of a load of clothes and clothes that I didn't wear this summer. So if I didn't wear it this summer, I'm probably not going to wear it next summer. But yeah, I hope those were helpful. Also, all of those presents, obviously apart from the two very baby orientated ones at the end, you could send to a friend just to congratulate them or just to show them that you're thinking about them. My personal favourites are the Biscuiteers cards, but that's just because I like the way they taste. Don't judge how messy my room is right now. I'm gonna clean it up.
Hello.
You haven't been in my vlog today. What have you been doing?
I took half a day off and I went to play golf with my friends.
Professional golfer.
But I've put nothing in my hair today, so it's a bit floppy.
I mean, I think you look fine.
Look, it's all the darks coming back there. Look at those roots, mate.
Just call him Zebra Steve.
Yeah.
Because you haven't been in my vlog today, also because someone asked yesterday, how did we meet? Do you remember how we met?
Well, we met before we properly met. I went to, I don't know why, I think I was with Louis or something, wasn't I? And a few other friends. And we went to your school. And you were in sixth form at the time, no?
Yeah.
Am I getting this right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Alexia was in the sixth form at the time. And I didn't know, I wasn't friends with Alexia then. There was a picture of...
Oh, shall I insert the picture?
Maybe.
Okay, what's really weird
Maybe.
is that Steve is standing, so it's in 2007, Steve's standing like right behind me. Who would have thought that, we're in 10 years later?
I think it was,
it was
longer than 2007.
Do you think?
I think that was like 2005, because it was before I had an iPhone. And I know I got an iPhone in 2006.
I mean, that's really sad. Not before like we started going.
But yeah, so that's when we first met anyway.
But then my friends started hanging out with Steve's friends. Then when I came home from uni, because I was in my first year of uni, I came and hung out with them as well. and then got to know Steve. But Steve fobbed me off for about 3 months.
That's not entirely true. Not
and
true.
then he went off to America, and he was planning to go. You went to America for 3 months, didn't you?
I did, yes. Alexia went back to university
after Easter holidays.
After Easter holidays, but prior to that, we were hanging out most days, pretty much every day that we were free.
And he left his hat in my car.
Okay.
No,
Can I have it
but
back?
that's the story. No, that's the story. You left your hat in my car. I was going back up to uni, so I was like, I need to drop your hat. You were out, so I left the hat with a little weird Kinder Surprise bunny and a CD that we've been listening to.
Yeah, and the CD, and basically this is how sweet Alexia is, right? Do you want me to say this?
Yeah,
okay, basically this is how sweet Alexia is. Because we'd been hanging out at Easter holidays, we drove, I don't think I had a car at the time, and my car was broken.
I drove around with my KA.
So Alexia had a little KA, a Ford KA. Anyway, all this information is not that important, but we listened to music to Alexia's CD player, and basically Alexia made, this is how old school this is, she burnt a CD, right, with all of the tracks that we'd been listening to in the car, because we were like, obviously became really friendly and were singing in the car together and stuff like that. So she basically left me a CD that was posted through my door for me, and I just think that's really sweet. And
then I went up to Leeds, and then the next night Steve was like, what are you up to this evening? And I'm like, I'm in Leeds, so obviously I'm just at uni. And he was like, cool, I'm coming up. And then convinced his friend Nick to drive him all the way up.
I did, yeah. And then basically...
And then you drove back down, and then you drove up the next night.
Yeah.
And then you got the bus up.
Yeah.
And then you went to America, and then called me
every day
from America.
But that's love. Yes. I mean, that was a point where, you know, obviously you've been hanging out, and actually I was going... Basically, before all of this, I was going away to America probably within a couple of weeks of that, right?
Yeah.
And I was going away to America, which was already booked for 4 months. And, you know, I didn't want to lose Alexia, and I really liked her. And obviously at that time in my life, like, I didn't really know what to do. I just wanted to hang out with her before I left. And anyway, we spent a lot of time together, and I went away to America
for 3 months.
And we didn't tell anyone that we were together, but we basically spoke every day whilst I was in America.
Steve told me to keep it a secret.
I'm trying to be really sincere here and tell our story. You're making me out to be like some like punk. Anyway.
You came home, and then we were then happily ever after.
We've been together for 10 years.
I think Blue just farted.
Yeah, he stinks. And we have a house, and we're married for 2 years.
We have a flat, not a house.
Yeah.
Working on the house. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here because Steve's tired and he's got a bad ear, so he's shouting in my ear.
I need to go to the doctors, guys. My jaw and my ear really hurt.
You're a liability. Okay, we're going to end the vlog.
Anyway, on that note, I'll pass you back to Alexia so she can end day 17.
Day 17 in the Big Brother house.
8:49 p.m. Alexia ends the vlog. I went a bit like southern there.
Good night, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed today's vlog, and I will see you tomorrow for another video.
6:48 p.m.
Okay, goodbye.
Alexia enters the diary room.
Okay, goodbye.
Good night, mate. How you doing, mate? Good night, mate. That's a bit whack, actually, mate. I think I can do better. Accent challenge coming soon. I'm tired. Put that in.